Now we'll talk about different methods of index construction. So basically there are three methods of index construction. First method is called price weighted index. Second method is called equal weighted index, and third method is called value weighted index. So let us go to price weighted index. Price weighted index, let us first see the definition, what it is, what it means. A price weighted index is an index reflecting the sum of prices of sample stocks on a certain date in relation to base date. Probably you have not understood. Once I take the example, you will be able to understand it better, and I'll come back to the definition again. First, let us look at the formula that will give you an idea. Price weighted index on day T. T means it could be any date, right? Or any day. Is equal to sum of prices on day 6 or day T, sorry, divided by sum of prices on base date multiplied by 100, where 100 is taken as the price weighted index on the base date. I repeat, what is the formula? Price weighted index on day T is sum of prices on day T divided by sum of prices on base date multiplied by 100, where 100 is the base date price weighted index. If you want to calculate what is the price index at T, then you have to see what is the total price of the stocks that you hold on a particular day T, and what was the sum of the prices of those stocks on the base date. So you take a ratio of these two, that is sum of prices today and sum of prices on base date. So that ratio is multiplied with 100, that is the base day price weighted index, to arrive at what is the price weighted index on day T. Let us take an example. As you can see out there, suppose I'm talking about an index which consists of only 5 stocks. Here I have taken just a small example just to make you understand the concept first. So suppose there are 5 stocks in an index, right, or a portfolio. So price on the base date. Base date could be any date, but once that is decided, that will be fixed. So price on the base date, suppose 50 for stock A, suppose it was 50 for stock A, 40 for stock B, 100 for stock C, 20 for stock D, and 15 for stock. And price on day T, it could be any day. Base date is the starting point. It has to be a date after the base date, right? So price on day T, for A, say it is 70, for B it is 50, for C it is 90, for D it is 80, and for E it is 24. So what basically you have to do, you have to add all these prices. What does it say? Sum of prices on day T. So sum of prices on day T is 314 divided by sum of prices on base date. What is the sum of prices on base date? 225 multiplied by 100. So that is what we have done. So price weighted index on day T is equal to 314 divided by 225 multiplied by 100. So that gives you 140. So on base date, the index was 100. On day T, it is 140. It is 140. Why? Because the sum of all the prices on the base date increased 1.4 times. Why? Because 314 divided by 225 will be approximately 1.4. So since the sum has increased 1.4 times, so naturally the base day index will also increase by 1.4 times. So that's why the base day it was 100, now today it is 140. So 140 is 1.4 times of 100, right? This is how price weighted index is calculated. Very simple. You calculate all the, you calculate the total of all the prices on day T. You calculate the total of all the prices on base date. Then you take a ratio of sum of prices on day T and sum of prices on base date, and that ratio is multiplied with the base date index value, that is 100 by default. If nothing is mentioned, always it will be taken as 100. That multiplied by this ratio will give you the price weighted index. Is it equal weighted index? Now look at the formula first. Equal weighted index on day T is equal to sum of price relative on day T divided by sum of price relatives on base date multiplied by 100. So, but if you want to understand what is the concept of price relative, price relative will be calculated like this. Price relative will be calculated like this. Price was 10 on the base date and it has now increased to 12. If you want to calculate what is the price relative on day T, that is nothing but price on day T divided by price on the base date multiplied by 100, right? So 112 divided by 10 into 100, that is how much? 120. So price relative on day T is 120. And price relative on base date is always taken as 100. So likewise, in this case, you can see stock A, B, C, D, E. Price relative on the base date, as I told, it is always 100 for all the stocks. So 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. And price relative on day T, it is 140, 125, 90, 400, and 160. So what you have to do, you have to take the sum of the price relatives, which is 915. That you will put in the numerator, divided by sum of the price relative on the base date, that is 500. So 915 by 500 multiplied by 100, that is 183. And this 100 is nothing but the base date equal weighted index. Base date equal weighted index. So that's how we have calculated. Equal weighted index is calculated like this. Sum of the price relatives on day T divided by sum of price relative on base date multiplied by 100, where 100 is the equal weighted index on the base date, right? So 915 divided by 500 into 100, that is 183. So the equal weighted index on day T is 183. This is very simple. Now you look at the definition. An equal weighted index is an index reflecting the sum of price relatives of the sample stock on a certain date in relation to a base date. So that is what we have done. Now I'll come to the value weighted index. This is more important, and this is more practical, and this is what is used in real world. So we will get into little details of this particular thing, right? So what is the formula for calculating value weighted index? So first we'll talk about the formula, then I will go to the illustration, and then I'll come back to the definition so that it is easier for you to relate. So value weighted index on day T is calculated using this formula, right? The formula is the sum of market capitalization on day T, sum of market capitalization on day T. I'll tell you what is meant by market capitalization, divided by sum of market capitalization on base date multiplied by 100. So here we are talking about market capitalization. In the first method, we talked about sum of price. In the second method, we talked about sum of price relatives. In the third method, we are talking about sum of market capitalization. Market caps means market capitalization. So sum of market capitalizations on day T divided by sum of market capitalization on base date multiplied by 100, where 100 is nothing but the value weighted index on the base date, right? So in this case, stocks are given, number of outstanding shares are given, and market capitalization on base date is also given, and market capitalization on day T is also given. Now let us understand what is meant by market capitalization. Say for example, if I show you this 11,31,151 crore is the market capitalization. How do you calculate? Total number of shares that the company has multiplied by the market price per share, right? That is what is market cap. Here market capitalization is given. If it is not given, then number of shares and price will be given. You can multiply and calculate. So here it is given, so I'm not using that. So market capitalization on the base date is given. For A 500, for B 800, for C 500, for D 300, and for E 750 in million rupees, right? So total was 2850. And market capitalization on day T, for A is 700, for B is 1000, for C is 450, for D it's 1200, and for E it is 1200. So total 4550. So what you have to do? Very simple. You have to take a ratio of this sum and this sum, and that has to be multiplied with 100. That will give you the value weighted index. So exactly the same thing has been done. So value weighted index is equal to 4550 divided by 2850 into 100, that is 160. Now come back to the definition. What does the definition say? It says a value weighted index is an index reflecting the sum of market capitalizations of the sample stock on a certain date in relation to a base date, right? So in the numerator you have sum of market capitalization on day T, and in the denominator you have sum of market capitalization on base date multiplied by 100, right? So that is value weighted index.